welcome to Cupán today. Now folks, you're going to think that I live under a rock. That's what you're going to do. You're going to think that I live under a rock. But you know, we go to the local town to do all of our business unless we have to go to the big town of Tullamore to go and do business, like go to the AIB bank, because there's nowhere else other than Tullamore. And the thing is that when you go there, the only reason that we were going there is because I had checks that I had to lodge. And so when I got to the bank, you're going to say, as I said, that I live under a rock. Well, when I got to the bank, sure, the thing is that no one wants to talk to you. Nobody at all. There's a machine over there in the corner, and you lodge in your checks into the machine. And there you go. It goes and counts them up, etc., and all the rest of it. And it goes and says, is this the amount of money you want to lodge? And you click, yes, it is. That's the amount of money I want to lodge. And then it goes and gives you a piece of paper, and have a nice day. Good luck to yourself. And sure, then we went along to Tesco's, and you go do your shopping there in Tesco's. You go and pick up your few bits and pieces. You come along there as it is. You have the old checkout there, which is a self-checkout. You don't need nobody there now. There's a person at the end, all right, leaning against the rail, looking at you. But you're there, you scan your few things, you stick in your card, and lo and behold, you take out your shopping, and you go pay for it yourself, and that's it. Thanks very much for shopping. And it comes up on the screen, and off you go. And you should go to Dunn Stores to the same thing. Sure, there's nobody who wants to talk to you at all. And then it occurred to me, sure, that's the problem. That's where society's gone wrong. Do you know that? That's where the thing is, art of communication is lost, as I've said before. But not only that, I just thought, what sort of job satisfaction would you have working in that place? Sure, the only people that you're going to be talking to is people who've got issues and problems and whinging and whining. That's all. Because if the machine can't go and sort out your problems, then you're going to go over to that poor old person and go and say, listen here, your machine won't help me, your machine won't take me money, your machine won't go and scan me my shopping. Like, what's going on here? And so all you listen to is irate people and moaning people and groaning people all day. Like, what sort of job satisfaction does that bring you at all? And sure, my heart went out for the poor woman there leaning against the rail. I was like, however long her shift is, all she's only going to be doing is listening to people whinging and whining. There's not a one going to say a nice word to her. Gone is the day when you come in and you go say, well, how's it going? And sure, I'm only here to lodge a few checks. Don't be worrying about it. There's no problem at all. Here you go. And they go and just stamp it and give it back to you, and away you go. Or you go in and you're talking to the person at the cash desk, and you're there, you're talking, you know, isn't it a great day? Oh, isn't it beautiful weather we've been having lately? You know, how are you and the kids? Oh, great, great. And yourself. All that's gone now. Should the machine don't ask you none of them questions? No. Just left to your own devices and your own thoughts. And then the person is there, is only listening to you if you're whinging and whining and giving out. Should I just thought, sure, where's the encouragement? Where's the self-esteem in that? Should just be kicked out of you, so it would. Knocked down, it would. And sure, that got me thinking then. I was going along, I was reading here my way through the book of Acts, and I discovered I here with Paul and Silas, and they're off on their mission trip, and on their return journey, this is what it goes and says, that they preached the gospel in that city, and were a large number of disciples. Then they returned to Lystra, to Iconium, and to Antioch, and they strengthened the disciples and encouraged them to remain true to the faith. I just thought, you know, in today's society, who is the one who's just going around and encouraging people, saying something nice to them, building them up in their faith? So easy just to be down in the dumps and, oh no, do I have to go and talk to this person? Because they're not just sending me a text message. And that's what modern day society has done. And we live in a world that needs encouragement. Paul goes and says in Romans in chapter 12 that if your gift is encouragement, encourage. Well, I think we all could say an encouraging word and build one another up. And in fact, that's what the author in the book of Hebrews goes and says. He says that we should encourage one another, and all the more as the day approaches. So here's the thing. I would like to encourage you today. You can't go and encourage a machine, it'll do nothing for you. Why not go to the cash desk and say hello to the person that's there? And say, look, I'm only here just to say hello and how do you do, and see how you're doing. Tell you that you're doing a great job. It's nice to see you. Or whoever it is that you might meet. What encouragement have you got for those people? You see, I'm really beginning to think that we're starting to live in a world that doesn't even know how to go and share an encouraging word with another person. But Paul and Silas, they went from place to place, encouraging the people in their faith. Today, I just want a quick word of encouragement. And you know, this is something I'm buzzing with all of the time. And you've heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again. If you're someone and you know Jesus Christ is your Lord and Saviour, then here is the testimony that we have, you and me, that goodness and mercy, surely God's goodness and mercy is following us all the days of our lives. Just think about that. That is encouraging. And guess what? The Lord has promised He'll never leave us nor forsake us. There's two little encouraging statements. Now, tell me this. What have you got to go and praise and give God glory for? That's the question, and I'm encouraging you to think about it. Take care, and next time you see the poor old lady there propping up the rail, just say hello and how do you do, and wish them a nice day. Take care. Lord bless you.